One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to the home of the Temple Owls, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and Lincoln Financial Field. As we'll see, the number 12 team in the country, the Tulane Green Wave, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Temple Owls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. We're about to kick it off and get this game underway. Here's the return from inside his 10. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. So Tulane's offense will get the first swing of the game. Let's take a quick second to call it.
Talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coach
well. If they're going to win games like this, it'll be interesting to see what they do today.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Makes the catch. It's Hayes. Turning it on. Creates a little space. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
Love the individual effort by the wide receiver after the catch, making people miss.
They say it's still a game of field position, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. Looking for room. It's Mobley. An explosive play in the run. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. A first down run on the doorstep. Trying to move the pile and moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. They're going to run it. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Wave.
And they talked about it this week with us. They talked about wanting to start this football game fast. Nothing like taking the opening possession, using your script to your advantage, and then getting closer and exerting your physicality, running the football in, off to a hot start for this offense.
Set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. So Temple's offense will go to work for the first time today. And Jesse, they've got a running back that they'd love to feature in this if he is able to answer the challenge.
Yeah, and listen, this guy might not be a Heisman finalist, but he can break off long runs. And this defense, David, they better be ready.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
And the Owls with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll go to the ground. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. And now on 3rd down after that last run. Back to throw, it's Simon. Gets away from 1. He'll off one deep down the left side. Oh, right through his hands. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. Punt is on its way. Now on the return. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires to the tight end.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
Quarterback making adjustments. And maybe he'll get back to the line of the play and just set his hair on fire toward the ball carrier.
And you've got to see those plays. Those plays are very fast. It happens quick. There's no fake to a toss. It's pitching on the outside, trying to get to the wide side of the field.
Lots of room to run. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 7.
Bombs and posts and go routes. 3rd and long. You just kind of run him not too far down the field. He makes the catch, and he's so dangerous. Making moves, using his speed and elusiveness. He finds a way.
You always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football. Be physical. Get a big game.
A first down run in the red zone. Touchdown, Tulane! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skills. Wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Finding an escape route. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And a good pickup to move the chains, and the clock will expire, and that's how they'll be set up to start the second quarter. We've reached a break, and it's Tulane on top. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. They've got a first down here to open the period. To throw, it's Simon. Fires to the middle. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Setting up the screen. They'll pick up 5. It'll be 3rd and 5. Trying to pick up a first down. They'll move the wide receiver. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Temple lining up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Rushes on him. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
Man, that's exactly what this defense needs. They found themselves now in a hole. They're trailing. Got to get pressure on this QB. Can't give him time to get comfortable. They get to him, get the big sack. Maybe this gets them back in the football game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Got it set up on the outside. He'll get it across the 30-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 32 as this offense is trying to do some work. Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Back to pass, it's Simon. Under fire. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
And this offense, man, they're going to have to figure something out. This is already getting out of hand, but they're going to have to protect their quarterback. They're going to have to start throwing the football and having some success because right now, they got a bagel up on the scoreboard.
The Owls trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. And now let's see what they come up with on third down after that incompletion. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Hit as he throws. Got him downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
And you just wonder now, is that the play that's finally going to wake this offense up? They've been sluggish throughout the entire first half, but could that be the thing that finally just gives them a little bit of a jolt and lead?
Oh, he's got some space. Big confidence. Chains are set, and Temple has it with another 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the right. It's caught. All down.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And this is one of those things coaches worry about. Under the lights, it's cold. You worry about ball security. When you get hit, man, it hurts so much more in these cold temperatures. The dude coughs it up. The defense with a nice play, forcing a turnover.
They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Wants to throw on 1st down. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. So now it's 2nd and long. Got a man, it's Hayes. And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Tulane comes to the line needing less than a yard on 3rd down. He'll take a deep shot here. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Waves the arm for the fair catch. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Looking downfield, it's Simon. He put it out.
This crowd, I don't know that they are really happy about what's going on. I mean, they already built a deficit, and they don't have a lot to cheer about. They got to get some kind of rhythm.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the 2nd quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger because it's obvious up, and they cannot get it done.
Temple lining up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll field the punt and look for room. He's going to get loose. They were playing with for a good return of better than 30 yards. So with only seconds left in the half, here comes the field goal unit. He slides that just inside the right upright. And now the lead is extended a little further. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a terrific scene there today in Philly. And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering 2 things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable? And with that, let's send it back to the guys at the Lincoln Financial Field.
About to start here in the 2nd half, Tulane will kick it away. From inside the 10, here he comes. Couldn't find a way to create that break. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And this will be
best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this, and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense and scoreboard.
And the Owls are in the hurry up. To the air, it's Simon. Here's a hit. Can't get him to the ground. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And this defense is just simply not playing around. They've got a big lead, and they're not playing big prevent coverages, bend, don't break. They're just going to let this offense dink and dunk the ball down the field and waste time. Third play of the drive, they get a sack. They're staying aggressive.
Temple lining up to punt it away. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Makes a move. He just about took him down, but when you have a return like that, it pretty much eats up everything gained by the punt. Leaves it with the running back. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They'll keep it on the ground. Quick spin on the run.
You want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on.
Almost had their first pick here late in the game. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. Oh, and the attempt is no good on a 17. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Dropping back, it's Simon. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
For me. I've got no chance back here. We need to just run the ball from this point out.
It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. This defensive front, the Owls need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. He's got it along the side. A timeout here. Thinks the call is going to end up going his way. So he took a chance by using a timeout out later. Chains are set, and Temple has it with another 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
Yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to...
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And if this offense wants to get back in the football game, it starts up front. Like, they've got to do a better job of protecting their quarterback. A 3rd down and long situation coming up. They'll have another opportunity. They got to keep their quarterback upright.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Oh, he dropped it. Make that catch. Temple lining up to punt it away. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. He's got great speed. This guy is gets a little bit of ground for the offense. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. A blown opportunity, missing that short field goal on the last drive, and now they'll try to put something on the board here. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Fires to the big fella. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking for space, it's Mobley. Fights off a defender. And brought down, looks as if that's how we'll end the 3rd. So the final period starts with a second down play. Guys, the quarter comes to a close, and Tulane has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. The Green Wave facing second down as we start the fourth. Wide receiver going in motion. Now the play fake. Here's the pressure. Creates a little room.
Well, this defense is not going to be patient with this quarterback. They know that they have to affect him, and they have to dictate to him. So that time, they send the blitz. They're not even giving him an opportunity to sit back there and peruse the field. They flush him out. They're able to rally to him, get him down to the ground. I like the aggressive nature of the defense here.
It's fourth down, and they'll try the field goal. It's good. And now the lead is even bigger. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do...
They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Looking to throw, it's Simon. With the catch, it's Irvin.
There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Man, I love being an edge player late in the ball game. You got the lead. You know it's a pass. They got to throw the football to get back in it, flying off the edge. They can't block him. They can't stop him, and he gets the sack.
Now third and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. That pass not caught. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Into double coverage, and they made him pay. It's intercepted. Never had a chance to get rolling after the pick, but he gives them the ball in prime field position at the 40.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's fourth down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here in the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
Just a 1-yard gain leaves them with 3rd and 9. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He's in open space downfield. Across the 25. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. Here comes Tulane after picking up the first down. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Shakes off the defender. Guided out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 14. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Coming to the line of scrimmage on 3rd down. They'll run play action. Zings it complete to the right. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6.
It's a tough position to be in on defense, right? You're trailing in this game late. You're thinking they're going to run it. We got to get bodies to the line of scrimmage, get a stop, get the ball back. They go play action and throw it over your head. Tough spot to be in.
And they probably don't need to risk running a play here, but the head coach might want to rub it in just a little bit. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game, their entire season is over.